Moving is the latest K-drama series on Disney Plus that has everything you could want from a superhero series. With its well-written characters and standout story, Moving proves that the superhero genre is not fading, but instead just as good as ever. And as any superhero series will have, it features a wide range of different superpowers used by the many characters in Moving. So in this video, we will be breaking down all the different superpowers that feature in the show and some that maybe hint at a sequel or a prequel. To begin, it's important to establish what type of superpowers are in Moving. As the name suggests, all the powers shown by the characters in the show are related to some physical ability, hence the name Moving. There are other superpowers not related to this moving theme, which are characters from Kang Fu's other series, Timing, which, as you might guess, feature characters with abilities related to time. With that explanation out of the way, let's dive into it. The most common superpower found in Moving is of course Super Strength. This ability grants the user incredible strength and an edge in combat to do some serious damage with a heavy punch or kick. A lot of characters have this ability, with some even having Super Strength and an additional ability on top. There are no real downsides to this superpower, but a lack of control can lead the person to use their power to accidentally injure others. The most well-known characters to have this power are Ju-won, his daughter Hisu, Jaemun, his son Gung-hun, and several other enemies often having this ability too. The next ability often seen is Healing, which quite possibly is the most powerful ability in the series. Healing allows the user to self-regenerate any injury, no matter the severity. However, there is a major weakness to this power. For example, if you are shot with a bullet and that bullet becomes stuck in your arm, you will only partially self-regenerate. If you don't remove the bullet before your healing activates, your body will form a permanent scar or injury as the bullet blocked the healing power on your arm. However, if you are hit somewhere vital, not removing the bullet or object will lead to much worse damage. For example, if your throat is hit and you cannot remove the object, then you will most likely die from a loss of oxygen rather than gaining a scar or minor injury. While this may seem like a major weakness, most healing people know of this weakness and are skilled enough to avoid this, making them near invincible to defeat. Alongside this, healing users can still feel the pain of the injury, but become familiar with it, making them even more formidable superhumans. Ju-won and Hisu have this ability as well as super strength, with the American-raised Frank and one of the North Korean soldiers also displaying the healing power. Maybe the most fun ability of them all is the power to fly. People who can use this power are able to fly beyond the speed of an aeroplane and completely control their body while in the air. However, lack of control is this power's weakness. We see that Bong-sok struggles in both his child and teenage years to control his ability, with strong emotions triggering him floating beyond his control. This becomes so bad that he once floated into the clouds, meaning mastery from a young age or emotional control of some kind is necessary to avoid such accidents. There are only 3 known people with this ability: Bong-sok, his father Dusik, and a North Korean soldier. The next ability can be seen as one of the most useful in the series, the power of enhanced senses. This power boosts all of the person's senses, but during the show, the main senses shown to be used commonly are super hearing, sight, and smell. There doesn't seem to be any clear weakness of this ability, but Mi-hyun wears glasses to possibly disguise or prevent her power from being active all the time. Characters known to have this power are Mi-hyun and her son Bong-sok, who has the flying ability as well. However, we run into a bit of a problem. Principal Rae-hyuk has the power to find people with his powerful sense of smell and direction, but all of his other senses are not enhanced, meaning this could either be a less powerful version of enhanced senses, as it only affects his sense of smell, or an ability related more to navigation through sense of smell. While it is not fully explained, his ability is similar enough to be enhanced senses that it may be a less powerful version or a mutation of this power. The coolest looking ability in Moving may be the power to generate electricity. An incredibly powerful ability which allows the person to generate a current of lightning blue electricity, while also being able to manipulate and control objects using electricity. The superhuman with this power must have access to a form of electricity, however, whether it be a battery, power generator, or engine. Something that conducts or stores electricity is vital to channel and then generate electricity from the body. Only 2 characters have this ability: friendly bus driver Gyeo-do and his father Young-sok. The next ability can be one of the best if used correctly. The power to see through everything is an ability shown to be useful both offensive and defensive in combat. This ability can give the superhuman an upper hand against those with super strength or healing, as a good strategy combined with this power can catch an opponent off guard. Naju is the only person shown to have this ability, as she only adopted children. However, it is hinted that one of her daughters may have this ability, meaning that she did indeed give birth to a biological daughter, but she doesn't use her power during the series. The ever-popular ability of super speed makes an appearance in moving. This power allows the person to move at an incredible pace and jump large distances, an ability that is vital in combat. Although the ability isn't perfect, as the speed isn't fast enough to avoid being recorded on cameras or phones, which becomes a major plot point in the moving series. The ability is seen to be paired with super strength, as Jaemin and his son Gung-hun and a North Korean soldier use the power of strength and speed. The final power shown in moving is the ability of friction. This power is actually a show exclusive and not present in the manhwa, and only the North Korean soldier is shown to have this ability. When the prisoner claps or rubs his hands together, the friction lets off a wave of energy that can destroy anything in the surrounding area. Not much is known about friction, except that the prisoner developed his ability while killing flies in his cell, unknowingly training his power to hit, direct, and control the wave of friction let out by his hands. This is easily the most destructive superpower in the series and really embodies that moving theme well. Now, the next two powers are not related to moving, but instead from Kang Fu's other series, Timing. So, minor spoilers for the Timing series coming up. The first timing power we see is from senior student Young-taek, who transferred out of the school years ago. We don't actually catch his face, but what we do see is him snapping his fingers, stopping the teacher and clock in place before releasing them. Young-taek has the power of time stop, but it's unknown if there is a limit or weakness to this ability as far. The second timing power is revealed in a major plot twist and really sets up a sequel series for moving. As Gang-hun leaves the office of Director Min, he sees his high school classmate and friend of Heesoo entering the office. Heesoo's friend, who transferred from the school she was bullied at, Haewon, talks to Director Min in a strict tone, with Director Min referring to her as ma'am. It's confusing why Director Min answers to someone who is a teenager, but her power reveals the truth. Haewon has the ability of age stop, a power to prevent her from aging beyond her teenage years. Therefore, her true age is unknown, but we can see that she has quite an older bodyguard with her, so we can only assume that she has been around for quite a long time. And that is the full list of the superpowers shown in the moving series. Each power is very different from the other, with weaknesses and strengths that really battle it out for the top superpower. So I wanted to ask you all, what's your favorite moving ability? Let me know down in the comments. Again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please give the video a like and subscribe, as it helps me growing the channel. Thanks for watching and get hyped.